Welcome, and thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Faraday Hosenipur, and I have some incredible information that is going to excite you beyond comprehension, and it certainly has for us. It's actually transformed many lives over the last 14 months. For me, my husband, my teammates, and now average people that are enjoying an incredible product that is allowing them to win cash prizes every single week. And it is incredible. Now, this opportunity allowed me to come from MLM kind of strikeout loser about 2.5, 3 years ago when I got back in this industry to really living my dreams and an income beyond what I ever thought was possible. But it hasn't only happened for me, it's happened for many other people in the last 14 months. But what we are here to talk to you about tonight is a brand new product, a brand new division, that anybody and everybody can enjoy and make money with, whether you join our business or not. And I am so incredibly excited to be talking to you tonight about what else? And there is a reason I am wearing this shirt. Fantasy sports is a phenomena right now in our country. It is booming. It is huge. Big sites like FanDuel are putting multi-millions of dollars in advertisement. They're doing hundreds of thousands of games per day, and they are paying out big money. $400 million will be paid out with FanDuel. Now, 3 years ago, nobody had heard of FanDuel. Now, everybody under the sun has heard of them. You just turn on the TV. Now, what does that mean to you? That means that this is a booming industry, that all of the promotion is already being done. Now, what if I could tell you about another fantasy sports platform that is going to give you 100 times or better odds than FanDuel, and that has a lot of advantages that allows people like me, who has never played football or never watched football or never knew a thing about fantasy sports, and I still don't know one player's name from the other. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who's a quarterback versus who's a kicker or a tight end or a wide receiver. But you know what? I went ahead and I won $2,500 this past weekend with G1e Fantasy Sports. And we've got other people like me, no background whatsoever in fantasy sports, and they are winning cash prizes. The odds are unbelievable. So we're going to talk to you about this product, and we want you to try this product. Now, forget the fact for just a quick moment that there is an income opportunity that comes along with this, and you can actually earn on every single game played. 100,000 games a day FanDuel does. You can get paid on every game played. That sounds like an unbelievable opportunity, incredible trend that you want to be positioned in front of. But before I go any further, yes, it was quite a surprise that who basically just Googled who are the top fantasy football picks for Week 8. That is all I did. I looked at what a few people said, and guess what? I put it in. I scored 203 points, and you know what? I woke up to $2,500. So you can do that too, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I've got a few other people I'd like to introduce you to that have done the exact thing. So I've got two $2,500 winners on here with me today, and I'm going to start with Mr. Glen Logan. I call him Mr. Rocket Scientist himself because he is in defense, aerospace. He is a genius with defense projects, but I don't think he ever played much fantasy sports. Did you, Glenn?
No, not until this incredible platform came out. So, Faraday, you mentioned you scored 203 points. So, in the past 3 weeks, the top winners have been 166 points, 153 points, and you're 203. So, it's all relative to how everyone in the pool does. Now, the way I made my picks previously was looking at the injury reports and some of the research that you did. One of the things I did was modify some suggestions a bona fide rocket scientist friend of mine gave me. Now that we're more than halfway through the season, some of his advice will start to kick in as teams seek to protect their key players once they've earned a spot in the playoffs. So as the season progresses, you need to watch your strategy if you want to stay in the game. Now, the fact that I did not place this week in the money kind of says that it's not all rocket science. It's probably backwards, right? Anyway, it says keep calm. At the end of the day, it's not rocket scientists. So you don't need to be a rocket scientist or even know one to have fun at this game. Just get in and try your hand at it. Back to you, Faraday.
And Glenn, you not only won 1 week, but you won 2 weeks in a row. So I guess you're pretty calm because I think you're up about $2,800 just in cash prizes.
That's right. I'm still way ahead.
That's phenomenal. Congratulations, Mr. Rocket Scientist. And the next gentleman I would like to introduce you to. He is the handsome gentleman in the red shirt, like me. And he is on our deaf team. And we don't have an interpreter on here today. So I would like to read what he has given to me to tell you guys about G1e Fantasy Sports. He says, "Hi, Faraday, and hi, everyone. Here's my $1 million statement. Wow, I can't tell you how excited I am. I won $2,500 3 weeks ago. It's an amazing feeling to win that. G1e Fantasy Sports has a lot to offer that other mega sites like FanDuel and DraftKings do not match. For instance, no salary caps. And if I don't win, I still get paid. You get paid to win or lose. Curious? Come and find out. Contact one of the G1e reps, and then he congratulates me on my $2,500. So thank you, Mark, and congratulations. So next, I would like to go to, let's see, let us go to Mexico. This gentleman is building an incredible international team. And Jorge, I believe you were 7th place this week, up from last week. Can you share with us what did you do? How did you increase so much?
Well, not last week, but the week before, I played and I came in 22nd place. I won $30. So any winning is very good winning, right? So I just because the entrance to this game is $25, and I won 30. That's a $5 winning. This week I did the same thing in a strategy. It was a rocket science strategy. Just chose the people that last week were the top of the game last week, and I chose those. That was my strategy. But the thing is that the defense team I chose came with just 2 points. So I only came in 7th place. I won $70 this week. So I'm already $100 winner for 2 weeks.
Wow. Wow. Congratulations, Jorge. I have never had an opportunity where we could actually win cash money plus get paid on every game played with an unbelievable business opportunity. Have you ever heard of anything like this, Jorge?
No, the thing is that in Mexico and in Latin America, this is just beginning. But let me tell you what I did in my Facebook. I just placed a little text saying, hey, is somebody here playing fantasy games? That's it. That's all I put in my Facebook. And it passed about 1 day, and nobody answered. And then one gentleman came and said, hey, yes, I do. Okay, because somebody gave me this link, and I don't know if this is good or not. Let me check it out for you. So he went there. Of course, he liked it a lot and said, hey, this is better than everything I played before. So I had a customer just placing that little text in my Facebook.
That's fantastic. You don't have to be a rocket scientist, Glenn.
Exactly.
To make money to find people that love fantasy sports.
Let me tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me tell you the other thing that probably we can share with everybody is that we have a free game. A free game where there's a $20 for the first place. So when and where do you find a free game where you can earn $20? I mean, even if you go in a raffle, you have to buy a ticket for whatever price. But here, you can play, you can have fun, and it's free. I mean, come on. Everybody should play. I mean, there's no obstacle, there's no objection to this because it's free and you win $20. Come on.
Absolutely. It's almost too good to be true, but I'm glad that it is. And guess what? You do not have to be a distributor to win these big cash prizes. As a matter of fact, we have a gentleman on here, I'm very happy to have him with us, that is not a distributor. He is a customer, and he won second place, $500. And JB, thank you so much for joining us. And how does it feel? And of course, what was your winning strategy?
It feels great. I'm actually very excited to be on. Thanks for having me. And yesterday was quite exciting. You know, my favorite team, the Redskins, won in a huge upset against the Cowboys. And my strategy was, you know, just to look at the different matchups that were going on that week. And I looked in some strong points and some weak points and picked a couple of my favorite players. And it came out to be very successful.
That's fantastic. 195 points. Now, what do you you look like you must be a college student. What are you going to do with this extra $500?
It's crazy because I really actually needed some extra money at the time because I was going to go visit my friend at West Virginia to go see the football game against TCU. So it's game day over there on Saturday. It'll be a great time.
Drinks on JB. All right, thanks for joining us, JB. And JB has a proud papa on the line with us, also a winner, not as high as JB, but hey, James, did you name him JB for short for James Break Iron?
Yeah, he is James Break Iron. We shortened it up so it wouldn't be so hard for him to remember. He's just going to concentrate on fantasy football and making his old man money.
It sounds good to me.
Yeah, he did a phenomenal job. First time ever he did fantasy football. He picked his players. He was actually had no money to go. He was bugging me for money to go to that big game this weekend, and he started screaming at 1 o'clock last night, "Dad, I came in second! I came in second!" And we were all on the internet till like 3 in the morning because we could not believe, you know, that he won. His first time ever playing fantasy sports in his life. So it was one of the funnest days of my life and his.
And you're actually the one that told me that I won first place because you knew that my score was 203, and I think JB had a score of 195. So, James, you were like the first one that's saying, Faraday, you won the $2,500.
Yeah, no one believed me. You were going back and forth like, oh my God, no way, because I guess JB's back office got it updated quicker than everyone else's, and no one believed me that you had won. And $2,500 of the pink team. These women are killing us, guys, man. We had got to pick it up this weekend. I'm embarrassed because all of us guys know sports, and you ladies seem to be winning the big prize.
Yeah, what place did you score, James?
I actually got right inside the money. I came in 49th, so I got my money back. I'm happy about that, and I got a new strategy this week, and I think I'm going to be in the top 5.
Fantastic. We're gunning for that top spot with you. And anyway, next I would like to go to the lake. It looks like I'm going to go to the lake. This young lady is placed every single week. And Wendy Davis, I don't think you have that much more football background than I do. How is it that you are scoring in the top 25 every single week? You have to unmute, my dear. Vacationing at the lake on the Hangout. What a life. Sometimes it's hard to unmute when you're on your smartphone at the lake. All right. Wendy, you try to unmute. I'm going to go to your comprendes.
There we go. I got it. Got it. Can you hear me?
I do.
Right. Okay. Yes, I'm out here at Lake Mead. I don't know if you guys can see the beautiful lake behind me here, and all the beautiful mountains. We, thanks to G1e, we were able to take the day off of work and come out here in our boat and do some fishing. And that's usually where I do my fantasy picks, is out fishing. So I've played the last 4 weeks, and I have placed the last 4 weeks. I've probably won about $200 off my initial $25 investment for the $5,000 cash and prizes. And I just want to congratulate you, Faraday, also. For being a female that doesn't know much about football like myself and being able to get that top prize. That's fantastic. And for anybody out there that that is listening, it's very easy to do a little bit of research online, go with some of the top picks, and at least try to win a little bit of money. This has been one of the greatest products that G1e has came out with. Our team and our customers, friends, family, everybody is super excited about fantasy sports now. It was so funny. We were driving out to the lake on Sunday, and the minute I jump in the truck from the house, after delaying about 3 hours from watching the football games at home, I jump in the truck and turn on ESPN on satellite radio. And my husband looks at me and he's like, "You're listening to more football and watching more football than I am." And I said, "Hey, I got money riding on this. This is too exciting." So yes, we're having a great time, and I just want to give a shout out to Colt McCoy from the Longhorns for overtime, making it happen with the Redskins yesterday. That was an awesome win for them. And G1e has just been really great for us. We're able to do some traveling and have a good time, meet a lot of friends and family in getting them into the business and just making money. I mean, that's what it's all about, is having fun and making money, and obviously enjoying the lifestyle that you want. So back to you, Faraday.
Thank you, Wendy. And that's what it's all about, having fun, making money, and making new friends. The next people I want to bring up work with Wendy in the Las Vegas Supercenter. And I don't think that Gary Davis and Vernon had any background in fantasy sports either. But making money, yes, and they have been making money. But I think, Gary, this fantasy football is a little new for you, too. What place did you come in this week?
So I'm talking about you. Faraday, first off, I want to congratulate you on that 2,500. I wish I was down there to kind of help you spend a little bit, but I know we're getting together soon and we can help you spend some of us and lay some back for that. I don't know. I think we come in 7th or 8th or somewhere up in there. But the secret of it is having a super center where that
six.
My secretary said 6. The whole secret of winning this thing is having a good secretary. We give her a day off, no fishing because you placed us high, and having a fantastic office manager, Vernon, here to keep me straight and keep things going here at the center. But the whole super center is so excited. You know, last night I was watching this thing, and y'all was setting stuff on Facebook. You blew my computer. I got a big computer. I got a lot of memory in it, and you blew me out about 4 times. I kept rebooting to just get it. I bet I got 250 hits off Facebook last night of talking about this thing. And my wife and I, we didn't go to bed at 2 o'clock. Usually it's about 11. And I tell you this, I hadn't played football or full football for 55 years, I guess. Care less about it, but now you got me excited. This Wendy's got me really excited because her and Steve has really got things moving here and getting their whole groups excited. So we got a big group coming in here at 7 o'clock tonight, a couple hours from now, and we're getting them excited. We've been passing out cards all day, getting our group getting their cards done, and by this weekend, everybody, we're going to flood Vegas with cards, and this place is going to be on fire for it. So Wendy, I take my hat off to you, sweetheart. You're the greatest, the best teacher I've ever had, and I'm proud to be part of you. And Faraday, I'm proud to be on your hangout, and we'll continue every week trying to be on with you and keep this thing rolling because there is some serious money here to be made when you run the numbers on it, and those folks aren't doing it and need to get on it because when you start cycling, and you start just not just winning all the money, but it's bringing all these people on and get them playing. And believe you me, we've got a lot of people at Super Center, and that's going to be our top priority now is to get everybody playing. So, Vern, I'll turn it over to you.
Well, I'm glad to be here as well. Actually, I'm excited. I actually got $25, which is great. You know, the one thing that's nice about it, in addition to the free play, is that when you do play, you still get $5 every time you play in the caddy for reserve. So that's awesome as well. But I've never, ever played fantasy football except for last week. Last week, I came in number 90, so I was in the top 100. So this week, I came in number 44. But Faraday, I have to tell you that I'm a little jealous because I had already in my mind spent that $2,500. So I just knew that money was mine. I mean, I did my little study, and I'm having a little bit of a problem with my defense because my defenses have been just really lacking. Other than that, I would have placed higher and done better. So it's exciting. It's something that I haven't done before. And I'm actually, the only team that I really ever followed was the 49ers. So now I'm watching football all Sunday and catching it Monday. And so now I'm starting to learn the players like I hadn't before. I was going to pick jerseys and cute players, but I didn't want to go that route. I figured I'd be the man and go ahead and do a little study of it. So, but it's been fun. I'm glad I won the $25, which is I'm in the money. So that's all that's all good.
That's all count.
And the issue too is just getting these little cards out and letting everybody know that the G1e, the league is new, the chances of winning are higher. And I mean, it's absolutely awesome. I mean, we have one guy who's not here tonight, Bill, who also plays. He won $150, but he's not here tonight. So the Super Center here, we're really representing, and so I really appreciate being on the Hangout. So thank you all. Really appreciate it. Wendy, Steve, love you guys. All right, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Werner. And Werner, I know exactly what you're talking about because I, for the first time in my life, was watching Monday Night Football and cheering, and I watched the whole game. And that's the first in a lifetime. So my partner, Susan Anzalone, I think they're trying to get on from Hawaii. she's like me, knows nothing about fantasy sports. Last week she won third, $250. She says this is a relationship enhancer because this has got us gals watching fantasy sports with our guys. Yeah. And Patricia Platt, I know I don't think fantasy football was in your busy mom's schedule with 5 kids, but I know it's a regular part of your routine now.
It sure is. I did really well last week. I got, 16th place with 151 points, but unfortunately this week my son Dom's favorite quarterback wasn't playing, so that kind of made us go down a little bit in our points. But you know what? It's really funny because I was telling him, about how our points were low this week, and he says, well, basketball's really my thing. And I was like, wow, what a coincidence, because we've got our fantasy basketball coming out, and he is very, very excited about that. Dom, what's your favorite basketball team? Orlando Magic. He's super excited about that because he says, Mom, I'd rather watch those basketball games than the football. So, we're looking forward to doing both, and it definitely is a relationship enhancer because when you've got teenage boys, you don't have a lot in common. So it's nice to find something that we can do together that's wonderful.
All right, and hey, Dom, who's going to be your quarterback pick this weekend?
Who's your quarterback pick for the weekend? Peyton Manning.
All right. I think I knew that. Every week, Peyton Manning. And anyway, to bring this full circle, and maybe, Dave, you could share a little bit about the things that are being released with this platform this week. Maybe hint a little bit about the money people are earning. I mean, there have been 6 millionaires created in the last year also with this company, but we're just so darn excited about the fantasy sports platform.
Here we go. Can you hear me now? Okay. Can you hear me now? Sorry about that, guys. First of all, I want to commend my wife for winning the absolute unbelievable with fantasy football, what she's been able to do here. In the last 18 years that I've been with Faraday, she's never watched football one time with me. As a matter of fact, she would always say, you spend an awful lot of time watching football, and she'd be on one floor and I'd be on another floor. It's absolutely been unbelievable here the last few weeks watching what's gone on with fantasy football. But more importantly, what's going on with the company. And fantasy football, see, guys, what you have to understand is what Farrah was sharing with you. It's a phenomenon around the world. It's the fastest growing, faster than anything that you and I have ever seen, ever. 10% of America already participates in this, whether you do or you don't. They do already, and it's producing incomes that are off the charts. By the way, I placed 54th, just so you know. You've got to play to win. Last week I was 27th, and the week before I was 12th, okay? My strategy is obviously a little different than my wife's. I probably should take some lessons. But you've got to play to win, okay? You guys got to play to win. If you don't play to win, you'll never get in the game. And there's a lot of people watching here tonight. You can either be the fan in the stands, or you can come on down on the field and get in here and play. And with that, there's a free game, but I would not do that. I would jump into that big game because, you know, people saying, boy, I'd like to win that 2,500. Well, you can't win if you don't play. And, guys, just so you know, we're opening this up around the world, as Farrah said. There should be a PayPal button getting ready to hit any time. We're going to be able to enter from all around, all the different countries should be able to enter. And we also, just let the cat out of the bag, we're going to be having, where you're going to be able to join Farrah's team or Dave's team or Wendy's team. Well, obviously, you might want to think about Wendy's team. Wendy's pretty serious there fishing. I just might have to get my RV and get on out there and join her and her team. But Farrah's team's not bad either. But, guys, pay close attention to what's happening here. You know, my partner's wife, she's won $250. She doesn't even play football. She doesn't know. Me and Richard are dumbfounded. We're like, okay, what's going on here? But we're never going to give up. We got grit. We'll play. We're going to play, and we're going to play to win. Whether we win or lose, it doesn't matter. We're going to always be in the game. But, guys, in the last year, all the things that have gone on with G1e has been astronomical, okay? It's been unbelievable what's happened. As Farrah mentioned, we've created 6 different 7-figure earners in the first year, okay? We have, and our top 50 has earned a 6-figure income in their first year. And this is without fantasy sports. With fantasy sports now, with what is happening, we are set up for a massive, massive explosion. We've got the NBA getting ready to explode. And here's what's going to happen. So if you think last year was something, you've seen absolutely nothing. We are poised right now for an all-out massive explosion to join the fantasy sports, unlike anything else that's ever hit the world. Not the U.S., the world. This is why Jorge is excited. This is why other people in other countries are excited. They already know, they feel it, and we are number one. We are the first to the market, and whoever's first to the market usually wins. So I'd be paying close attention. I'd get with anybody. I would go to the G1e Fantasy Sports.com. I'd get somebody's IBO number or VIP number. Just grab one, get in there and play a game. Watch what's going on. Get yourself a piece of the pie. But more importantly, get yourself in on the big dog action, guys. That $25 game is just totally off the chain right now, and it's only going to get better. Think about it. Look at the $2,500 winners that we had here. Mr. Rocket Science, okay? We had in here, you know, we got Mark in New Jersey. I mean, we've got some serious people winning some money. Wendy out here just fishing, and Gary, he just took the easy route and let her do all the work, and he's getting the dough. What kind of work's that? And so it's unbelievable. Pay close attention. Get with them, and with that, this ship is yours, man. With that, Faraday, once again, awesome job. You're awesome. So happy that you took this thing. And I know that you're a fantasy sports lover forever here on out. I love it. Love G1e. Back to you, Faraday.
All right. Thank you, Dave. And it looks like my partner was able to get on. He's in Hawaii right now. Him and my other partner, Susan, his wife, just had an incredible article written on the $2.3 million that they have earned along with us in the last 12 months, well, the first 12 months of the business. But I know Richard is going bonkers with the fantasy sports. And Richard, why don't you share? I think you played 4 games and you won 4 games this week. And you have to unmute yourself. I had to mute you earlier.
That better?
There you go, Richard.
Alrighty, yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. I just wanted to let you know that Dave, I hear you're right. I had 4 games this week, and I helped pick for another person. I won't say who. And so all 5 came into the top 50. But Susan reminded me that all 4 of my winnings combined is less than she won last week. So, David, be ready for Faraday to put this in your face for weeks to come. Well, anyway, with all that being said, it's incredible. We've had a great time, Faraday. You're right. Thank you for the article. Our partnership's been great together. We've helped a lot of people. And now we got a new product and platform that is very unique, different, as we've always done. Rick has always been able to put out something different. And what we're talking about, it takes basically grit. It takes somebody who's going to go out there and relentlessly work. Faraday, competed, and she went and got some information that she won. This is hot. But what Faraday didn't do is spend all day picking her team, because she spent most of the day building her business. So as much as I'm excited about your $2,500, Faraday, I know you're a little bit more excited about your weekly checks and that G1e is generating. And so we're excited about it, guys. Real products, customer acquisition, as we say, and with a simple formula of showing you how to do this with a very sexy and hot compensation plan. We're going to have a training and an opportunity meeting tonight. I think opportunity meeting for sure, training here in Hawaii in about, about another 2 hours. I know it's still only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon. We're excited, Faraday. Congratulations on your win. Really, really excited. And again, as I can tell everybody, get ready to go, guys. Things are really starting to happen. A lot of new legs coming in, a lot of new business. You're going to hear new stories coming in. We're looking forward to working with you, Faraday. Congratulations to you. David, put your earmuffs on. You're not going to hear the end of it. Take care. Congratulations.
Thank you, Richard. And thank you to all of the panel. You guys make sure you check out Richard's article in Business for Home, Richard and Susan's. And, and you'll find out a little bit more about the business. We are just so excited about the opportunity that's opened up for us with the largest customer acquisition product that I think we could ever be in front of. So don't worry about learning everything. Get in touch with the person that showed you this video. If you see a Get Started button, you know what? Take a leap of faith. Just jump on board and lock arms with us, because there's a lot of money to be made too. A lot of fun, as you have seen clearly, but there's a lot of money to be made too, and you don't want to let this pass you by. We will be here 100% to support you, to train you every step of the way, and it's going to be the most fun you've had in your life, and a rocket ride as well. So thanks for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the very next Hangout. Good night, everybody.